Hello and welcome to this CCB video blog. Now today I'm going to be talking about having your car vandalized or broken into, and heed the warnings because it happened to me. Now the reality is this happened at the county side of Pinot. And the first time I ever mentioned it, like years ago, I talked about, oh, I'm going to try the county side. The old school fishermen have been fishing Pinot forever goes, oh yeah, you better be careful because there's a lot of vandalism that happens over there. Well, sure enough, when you park in the parking lot, there's signs every like 10 feet that says the county is not responsible for vandalism or theft from vehicles in this parking lot, which pretty much tells you they know it happens and they don't really want to deal with it. But this happened, I'll show you more about all the damage, but this happened when I was there with my viewer Steven. Now the thing is, in the summer on the county side, there's a lot of soccer tournaments they have, and there's always a lot of people there, and the parking lot's usually pretty full. We go in the winter and the parking lot's empty. When we got there, we were like, I think I was only the second car in the parking lot. So there's only two of us. And, well, the funny thing is, like I said, we were fishing, and right before dark, now this car I don't have the alarm on. The remote broke and the alarm's not on. But also right before dark, I heard, and my first thought was, oh my God, I hope people aren't breaking into cars. Well, when we got back, it was really kind of dark. And I don't know if you can see, you can probably see here, these things here, they're actually chips in the window. And this up here, which are actually dents. But when I got back, evidently whatever they threw at it, probably rocks, but it looked like bird crap. I mean, it was almost dark. I looked at it. And down here, this chip wasn't off. I mean, it was obviously, damaged, but I saw a little bit here, and I thought, like I said, I thought, oh, a bird crapped on my car. That ain't good. Well, while I was driving, I think what happened is the wind took this chip off, and suddenly I got to 7-Eleven to get some stuff, and when I came out, I saw that chip, and I thought somebody backed into me. I went back inside. I told them, you have the cameras. I think somebody, but I didn't see the chips on the ground. So I was kind of like, well, that's kind of weird. Who'd back into it and then pick up the chips? But anyway, that's how it happened. And like I said, heed the warnings, because there's signs all over that say they're not responsible, which means, it happens. And the first time I mentioned that side, somebody said, oh, I don't park over there because people get their cars broken into or vandalized. Well, this is a lot. I mean, you can see right there. You can see the chips. And this up here, these are actually dents. I mean, you can tell by the angle, too. It looks like they threw it from this kind of angle. And when you park, like I am here, the road is like right there. So it looks like maybe somebody just drove by and threw rocks. But it's not just that there, which is a lot of damage. But also right here, it hit right here and it cracked the windshield. I didn't notice that till a couple days later. But all this together, I mean, with the door, the window, the top, I mean, that's a couple $1,000s worth of damage right there. And this is just pure vandalism. They weren't trying to break in the car. They just, like I said, either drove by or just came over and intentionally threw rocks. I mean, there is actually a lower income housing right by the area. And like I said, I was warned, and there's some other places by the beach and that where you can park and go fish, and people said, oh, I don't park there. So heed the warnings. I mean, going for a day of fishing, it's enjoyable. But to come back and find like a couple $1,000s worth of damage to your vehicle, it's just not worth it. So if people tell you that place is kind of sketchy, or they've heard of people getting broken into or vandalized, don't do it. I mean, you might be, oh, I've done it a couple times, nothing ever happened. Well, I'd park there like 7 or 8 times, 9 times. Mostly in the summer when it's more crowded, but I've been there 3 or 4 times in the winter when it was empty and nothing happened. But then look what happened. I mean, and you have, I mean, you have insurance, but this isn't somebody else's fault. This is just pure vandalism, and so I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys that, just bring that up, because I know, like I said, a lot of places are kind of remote where you go or something, and maybe people don't want you fishing there, and so they'll come and flatten your tires or dent your car or something. So I just wanted to let you guys know that vandalism happens, and if people tell you, heed the warnings and don't park there. Until next time.